Hi guys, today I am here to do an unboxing video, and I have here my very first quarterly literary young adult box. And if you've never heard of quarterly, it's different than a lot of other subscription services you've seen on BookTube because it is quarterly instead of monthly. What that means is every 3 months there is a new author and new themes, and the author actually hand-picks 3 or more books themselves. And there's always like handwritten notes and like there's exclusive content. There's usually like fun bookish kind of items. And it's just really neat because then every 3 months you can basically discover like new books and new cool stuff. So yeah, I've always been interested in it, and I'm really excited to unbox my first box. Quarterly is actually sponsoring this video, so thank you very much for that. And I've got my scissors here, so let's dive in and see what is inside. I believe this box is for July, August, and September. So what that means is that the brand new quarterly box is coming out very soon. It will be shipping out in October, so I will have more information on that later, but I will actually let you guys know. I'll let you in on a little secret, and I will actually announce who that author is going to be for October, so you guys can get your hands on that box because it sounds pretty awesome. Also, apparently having a little bit of trouble opening this. I think we are in, and that is what it looks like. It says package with radness in LA. Very cool. For this quarterly box, the author is actually Beth Revis. And I read Across the Universe and really enjoyed it. And I own a couple other books by her, so I've been really wanting to read a lot more by her. So I was really excited when I found out that she was the author for this quarter. Starting out, you have this little paper about Beth Revis, and then there is a note actually from her, which is pretty cool. First thing I see is a book plate that Beth Revis has signed, so that's really awesome. I see our first book on top is The End or Something Like That by Anne D. Ellis. And so this book Beth Revis wrote, the main character Emmy is forced to see her future without her best friend Kim after she dies of a heart disease. She said, "Don't worry though, this book isn't about death and it's at least half a comedy. The reason I chose it for this box was because it questions reality in an almost friendly way. Kim, much like Charles Dickens, believed in an afterlife where spirits could contact the living. And Emmy is trying her level best to reach her dead best friend. So much so that she even starts seeing other dead people, but no Kim." That definitely sounds really good. Next, I have heard of this book. So it's Belzar by Meg Wolitzer. And it says, "Sometimes it's easier to tell ourselves a story." In Beth Revis's note, she wrote, "This was the first book to come to mind because she said she wanted other books that push the boundary of what's real. In it, Jam Gallahue and the other students in her small literary studies class given a journal writing assignment that pushes the boundaries of how magical writing can be. But more than just the impossible world of Belzar, Jam must confront what's real in her own past and what reality she wants to choose for her future." I've heard really, really good things about this book. Okay, before I get to the next book, I see this little doodad. It says cable photo holder. It says it holds 8 photos. It's got like 8 little magnets, and it could just display like photos, memos, and cards. Next, it says quotable notables. Emily Dickinson. It's a blank note card with quotes that stick. Stickers are included, it says. And so that's what the front looks like. And then the back has a bunch of stickers. It says customize your card with our sticker quotes. And so like this one says, "Thanks all the same, but I think I'll stay in tonight." This one says, "Saying nothing sometimes says the most." This one says, "Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all." I love this. And last but not least, I have A World Without You by Beth Revis. This is her newest book, and I will definitely be putting the book plate in the cover. One thing that is really cool about this book is that she has actually written, handwritten little annotations throughout this book. So all these post-its, as you read, you can actually read her thoughts on that. So that is really cool. I'm very excited about that. If you guys saw my most recent book haul, I actually did receive this book, and I am so excited to read this book. It sounds absolutely just incredible. In her note, she actually said that at first I think she decided just to do a fun like time traveling adventure, and then it turned into so much more. The main character actually believes that he can travel through time, and he goes to a school for kids who have superpowers, but really it's for like troubled youth. And while he's at the school, he actually ends up falling in love with a girl who can become invisible. But sadly, she is very deeply depressed and she actually commits suicide. Our main character, Bo, actually believes that she's not dead and that she is actually stuck back in time somewhere, that he has to go save her. And this story just sounds incredible. It sounds just heart-wrenching and just so good though. So good. Another thing I think is really cool is Beth actually explains the reason why she even picked the little cable photo holder and the card as well. So I think that's really cool. It's not just some random thing she threw in there, but there's actually a reason in her note. So I like that. I like that there's a reason for everything and it all connects. So thank you very much, Quarterly, for sending me this box. I really enjoyed it. I'm really excited to get the next one. So this quarter is over, and so the next quarter is beginning. The box will ship out in October, so you guys need to get your hands on this box. You need to sign up. I will have a bunch of information in the description, but it's going to be shipping out in October. And really exciting, but the new author is going to be S.J. Kincaid, which is the author of the Diabolic. So it's going to be really exciting. Definitely check out the description for a lot more information and their website and everything like that. Thank you again, Quarterly, for sending me all this. I'm really excited to read these books and everything. And I will be back soon with the next unboxing. I'm really excited to read the Diabolic. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys have any video requests or anything like that. And I will see you all again very soon. Goodbye.